Are you currently in a hard or challenging situation? Hi, I'm Dr. Elsie Cook. Welcome to my channel On Mission with Elsie. In Exodus 17, verses 1 to 7, we read of Moses dealing with the grumbling and complaining of the people of Israel due to absence of water. In response to the grumbling of the people of Israel, Moses replied, "Why do you quarrel with me? Why do you put the Lord to the test?" But because the people of Israel were thirsty for water, they continued to grumble to Moses, saying, "Why did you bring us up out of Egypt to make us and our children and livestock die of thirst?" How did Moses respond to this impossible situation? Moses' response is recorded in Exodus 17, verse 4. Then Moses cried out to the Lord, "What am I to do with this people? They are almost ready to stone me." In Exodus 17, verse 5, God answered Moses. He said, "Go out in front of the people. Take with you some of the elders of Israel and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile. And go. I will stand before you by the rock of Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it for the people to drink." So Moses did exactly what God told him to do in the sight of the elders of Israel. As Moses struck the rock, water did come out for the people of Israel to drink. In Psalm 114, verses 7 to 8, the psalmist testified that God turned the hard rock into springs of water. The lesson here is that God can turn any hard place in our lives into places of fruitfulness. How do we experience such miraculous demonstration of God's power? Let's learn from Moses. First, when you find yourself in a hard place, don't run away from it. Moses confronted the complaining of the Israelites, and he even reminded them that their complaining was truly directed to God and not to himself as the leader. Moses also reminded Israel that their grumbling was tantamount to testing, therefore sinning against the Lord. Second, when in a hard or challenging place, learn to run to the Lord and be honest before him. Moses ran to God and poured his heart honestly before the Lord. In Exodus 17, verse 4, Moses said this, "What am I to do with these people? They are almost about to stone me, God." He was very honest. When you're going through a difficult time, don't try to act cutesy before the Lord. Just tell him what is really going on. Pour your heart to him. Finally, as you seek the Lord, God most likely will give you instruction. And when God does, be sure to obey what God is telling you to do, even if his instruction doesn't seem to make sense. Think about it. The solution that God gave Moses was to take his cane and to strike the rock, and God says water will come out of it. How can water come out of the rock? That seems to be impossible. And yet, that was God's instruction to Moses. And even if it didn't make sense, Moses obeyed God. And as a result, he witnessed a miracle from the Lord. Water did gush out of the rock, and a crisis was resolved. Are you in a hard place? Are you in a very challenging situation? Like Moses, face up to it. Don't run away from it. Run to God. Tell God all about it. Be honest with him. And when God gives you instruction, obey, even if it doesn't make sense. As you do, you will witness God's miraculous deliverance upon your life. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again next week.